Okay guys, so today I'm going to be reviewing 5 Power Rangers plot lines that were never created. Now some of these aren't actually going to be like plot lines that were intended to be created. Some of them are just going to be like plot lines I made up, but there's supported evidence. So without further ado, let's get on into it. Starting off at number 1, we have Power Rangers in Space with Justin. So in this adaptation of Mega Ranger, aka the Super Sentai Power Rangers in Space is based on, the Rangers are the same Rangers and the same colors, except Carlos, he's still he gets to be black. There's a lot of information about this, but too much to fit into one small segment. So comment if you want to see a sequel, an entire video about this theory, because I think it's really cool. So the Rangers' new base would be known as the Power Dome, and it would be the same site as the command center, and they would also use it to teleport to the Mega Ship. The old sets of Turbo would be like completely removed except for like 5% of it. So, and then the season would also not have Andros or Astronema. Yeah, Divatox is still the main villain, but Ecliptor is also in the show. So that would be an interesting dynamic between TJ and Ecliptor, because obviously in Mega Ranger, Mega Red and Ecliptor's counterpart, I don't know how to say it, has a conflict, but that conflict was transferred over to Andros. But I wonder what it would have been like. And then Bulk and Skull also would have much bigger roles planned. They would form a citizens protection unit, since the Rangers would be off-world sometimes. They would protect Earth, and then it would kind of be a better arc than like the final 2 episodes of In Space, where they like formed together the crowd and kept them positive when everything seemed dark. But this is basically just season 2 of Turbo, but not called Power Rangers in Space. Because obviously they wanted to stretch out the characters more, but they couldn't do that without having season 2. They didn't really want to have a season 2 called season 2 of Turbo, so they just continued. Turbo was also kind of all messed up a lot. And you got the power transfer again. That's like the 3rd time they've done this. But yeah, on to number 2. In the number 2 spot, although I guess we're not doing top 10s, I guess that doesn't really make sense. The second theory, or plot line we're talking about, is the aqua suits of Turbo. Yep, another Turbo theory. This season had a lot of stuff cut. Although this one was supposed to be in the movie, which surprisingly, like the first half of everything of Turbo, nothing really got cut, but like a lot of stuff in the movie got cut. Originally there was going to be like a 3-hour movie, but they decided against it. So they would have gotten these aqua suits, aka new powers, not that metallic armor stuff, called, from a character called Mandikai. I don't know how to say it, because it's only in notes, it's not on screen. Kind of imagine Dulcia from the original Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie. By the way, if you want to see me review that, or do an episode kind of recap for it, leave a comment down below as well. They would basically allow the Rangers to go underwater, because, cars can't really go underwater. Also, another forgotten plot line from the movie is where Adam and Tanya would fight Piranhatrons with the Zeo powers, but they would lose the Zeo powers due to exposure to water. But these weren't added, probably because they would have added like too much to the movie, I guess. Like it would be like kind of like, it's like if you have a bowl but it's overfilled, like that. Like if they just took out the aqua suits and that kind of Tanya and Adam story, it was good. Although that would have explained what they were doing while Kat and Tanya were go getting, I forget his name. But anyway, on to number 3. Sorry I keep saying on to number 3 and stuff. It's just habits of doing top 10s. But anyway, the third theory we're talking about is the Mighty Morphin Samurai Rangers. Now, surprisingly, the theory with the least amount of evidence, I think I made the longest. I don't know what I did this for. This took all night to do. But anyway, there's not much known about these Rangers. The only thing we know, the only reason we know they exist, I think, because of a toy making era. Basically, okay, here's like the backstory of how Saban got the Power Ranger brand and what they did. Basically, Saban got Power Rangers back, and they wanted toys on the shelf immediately. And Plex, the company that made all the Megazord cockpit suits, like Mega Mode, Super Mega Mode, not that Super Mega Mode, Dino Drive, Dino Super Drive, all that kind of stuff. And they made the Mega Mode suits, and Saban wanted to bring back the feeling from the 90s, so they made Automorphin figures with the Mega Mode suits. But the only head modes they had on hand were the figures from the previous season, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Revision, or however you want to say it. So they accidentally used those, I think it was on purpose, to make people go buy them, instead of the new ones. The only reason I say it was an accident is that they were never sold, just promoted online. So I think Saban wanted to have toys on the shelf fast, and they knew kids would buy toys that had the OG Ranger faces, especially like teenagers, because that would be what they are. I think maybe some adults. So they used those accident toys to promote them, but changed the heads to fit the season. Most people would disagree with me, but I just think that's what happened. So anyway, on to the next theory. Yeah, I got it right this time. The fourth forgotten plotline is Ninja Con? Yeah, that's right. There's a Ninja Con. Ninja Con is a toy exclusive plotline, much like the previous one. He's basically just a red version of Ninjor. Released during the time of Power Ranger Samurai, because at the time, or Power Rangers, oh my gosh, not Power Ranger Samurai, Power Rangers Ninja Storm, because at the time, they wanted fans to get excited about Ninja Storm. But the only history they had about doing Ninja themed seasons were season 3 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Originally, Alien Rangers were supposed to be Ninja themed, but they didn't do it because they did it the previous season. But you didn't hear that from me. So they made Ninja Con, because at the time, it wasn't normal to release old toys for a new generation, which is what the time was. Stuff like Lightning Collection, that didn't exist, so they just gave an old mode, tune-up, new paint job, and a new head, and boom, Ninja Con is born. Also, you got that little chest symbol, the Ninja Storm thingies. I think it would have been cool, like it could have been like a, I don't know, mech suit for Cam before he got his, like it could have been a one episode exclusive thing, a mech suit for Cam, and then he sacrifices it, and it gets destroyed. I don't know. But anyway, on to the final and fifth theory. I've saved probably the one that people will want to watch the most, or people want to listen to the most. The original ending of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. That's right. There was a different ending than the 3-season arc. And then technically the 4th season, the 5th season, the 6th season, and the 7th season. I think. Anyway, this is a bit of a short one because I spent most of this video time on the previous theories, so if you want to watch those, make sure to rewind if you skipped ahead to this one. Anyway, the OG ending for this was supposed to be a 2-part story, Doomsday, in season 1. Sorry about that. From what I can tell, it would have happened the same, I think. I don't know, I didn't really do much research about this theory. I don't know why I didn't. But it could have happened the same way, except at the end, when Zordon asked the Rangers, do you want to stop fighting and live normal lives, they would have said yes. Which in hindsight wouldn't have made sense because they're supposed to be these great heroes, but they give up their powers for selfish reasons. So yeah, I think it was better that they kept going. Plus, I also think people boycotted at the end of season 1. I think no, when Tommy disappeared, they boycotted to bring Tommy back. So that happened. Anyway, on to the outro one. Okay, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, please. Please let me know if you like these kind of videos or if you prefer top 10s or episode recaps, which I haven't done in a while, just mainly because I try to stick to like holiday themed recap episodes kind of thing, but I really shouldn't, because it's like I'm recapping an episode that recapped the season when I should just recap the season, which actually I have a couple shorts about recapping a season. I've only made it to season 2. Season 3 is coming soon. But anyway, also subscribe to be notified on next week's video. In fact, a short might be coming soon. You never know. But anyway, see you guys in the next video next week. Goodbye. Maybe not next week. Bye.